and get one.
Okay.
Okay, Juliaetta City Council meeting now called to order. July 10th, 7:34 p.m. We'll rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. So I did reach out to Todd because I might have misspoke on council going through personnel records. So I think that it might be, we just provide you with a copy of the eval so you
Yes,
can read them
perfect.
here without having to actually go through. I'm just waiting to hear back from them because there's a lot of personal information in there. So I just wanted to clarify that I did reach out to Todd. I just have not had a chance to hear back from him. So we'll move forward with that as we get more information. The only thing on the agenda tonight was to pass fiscal year budget 2026. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, we did not get it done. So I would entertain a motion to table that until our special meeting. We'll have to set a special meeting. So we have to have it done by the 28th, which gives them time to publish. I mean, I would like to, well, we'd have to have it submitted the 28th.
She needs it 3 days before publication date,
So publication is there.
business days.
So we gotta do it there,
24th.
24th.
Thursdays work great for me. I don't know about you guys.
Will that give me time to do what I need to do?
Oh,
I
true.
don't know what that entails is my
True.
only concern.
So what we will have to do is we'll just copy what the Bonnie did
Okay,
and we'll just change the numbers. So what you will need to do is, once we get all of these numbers, I must have grabbed the wrong one, so it's blank. Oh, once we get all these numbers changed, then it will give us the total of what our, at the end where it says, should say at the end here, grand totals. So it'll say what our grand total budget is. So we'll just need to update all these numbers in the system. We'll need to print this new one, and then we'll just need to approve that as it is. And then, so we'll have that grand total, that's what we'll be approving is and we're adopting the tentative budget because the full-on budget will be at the budget hearing in August.
okay.
So I don't know how long that will take you to input. I won't be back until there, so I could make sure I'm back early enough if we wanted to do it there, if we need to have that little extra buffer. Because if it's 3 business days and it has to be in by there.
You have to do it first thing, yeah.
Yeah. So I can be back there early enough to do a meeting. And I can adjust if I need to. I will come back earlier if I need to.
You're preferring to do it Wednesday then? Or
Well,
as early as Wednesday?
As late
As late
as
as
Wednesday. Yeah, or well, I mean, that's really cutting it because we have to have 3 business days, so it would have to be in that day.
I can make Wednesday work if you guys can.
I can make Wednesday work.
Okay, do we want to set what time for everybody?
6 again, or does that work for you, Jeff?
Yes, it does, thank you.
Okay, so we'll do we need another hour and a half for budget workshop?
Yeah.
Give it.
Yeah.
Because we still have
We
to
thought
go
we were gonna be
over.
awesome.
Yeah.
We still have to.
We did good work.
Yeah, we still have to give money to the fire department.
We did some good work, but we need
Yeah.
to do that.
We did good
budget
work.
workshop, then she's gonna have to put this, and then you're gonna have to have a council meeting to approve it.
Which we can do afterwards, right?
Dang it, Joe.
You'll have to give her time to get the numbers put in.
How long, because I want to say Bonnie did that. I'm not,
You might be right about that.
I just want-
Council to pass it, like,
let's,
Do we have to have the number? then?
Let's-
well, like,
let's
do we
just-
all, like, if we do the meeting,
we
he
have to have,
types it up,
we just have to have a quorum,
so
half plus 1. So 3 of
So
you.
you're saying we do the meeting Wednesday, we come back in Thursday and vote on it?
Thursday morning, because it'd have to be submitted. I just didn't know if
Can I
the 3 of
set
us.
2 council meetings at one time? Like 2 separate days, right? I mean, because there's time constraints on when I can set a next meeting. but I
Right.
can do it in advance, I guess.
The ones that.
Set a budget workshop.
So let's,
You're right, though.
let's just take a 5-minute pause and let's go look at the minutes from last year, real super quick.
Perfect.
So anybody live streaming this, just give us a few minutes.
I'll do
Hopefully
stand-up
it's
comedy.
working.
I'll do my comedy. So I got kicked out of, I got arrested. I got arrested in a council meeting.
Oh, good.
You guys pretty busy down there, Jim? Busy time of year?
Yeah, people are neglected, and then I'm over at Oakshire Comm Center right now because fires went and moved to Florida. So now I have 3 of the 5 sections in the police department I
Wow.
oversee. And they keep having that fire at Clarkston, that one that was yesterday.
Yeah.
Well, that was from the day before, so they put it out. I was giving all the firemen a hard time, so I'm like, you have one job. But then flared up the next morning, 'cause,
Oh.
you know, it's all that brush. And
Yeah.
just in the- And so they put it out that morning, and then that afternoon, then it really blew up. But I don't know how many different, and you know, we don't really do much as cops, because, and especially in Clarksville, but the fire department, we dispatch for them, you know, it's just like,
Oh.
try to have like 10 different, I think there was like 8 or 10 different like fire company, you know, like rural ones and volunteer ones and Lewiston and Clarkston and Soton and
Wow.
some guys who just have names that are on the radios talking and taking their ATVs to get water, and then it was crazy.
Wow.
But, no, yeah, and then it's been a busy summer, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. no,
Did
it's all right.
did that fire get any structures? Do you know?
I don't think so. They
Okay.
were really, the where it was at, like they was mostly like outer structures, like sheds and stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, they did a good job keeping from the house.
I
but it
got,
seemed like-
I got a barn and a machine.
Yeah, the day before got the barn.
Well, that-
Or was that
The
yesterday?
one people, they got nailed twice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Got all their hay burned up.
yeah.
and then they
and
got
then
replacement.
Yesterday they got their barn burned up,
Oh no.
and I think some people donated hay.
Yeah.
And
It's
it got wow. Don't I hope they don't go to the casino. Holy crap, that's so that was a combine that started that, right?
Yesterday, yeah, ours yesterday, yeah.
Wow.
Thank God the farmers were right on there. It was only that far from the canyon.
Wow. Wow. Because I drove into
Yeah.
Lewiston and it looked like it was the Clarkston Heights. And I was like, and it was black smoke rolling up.
Yeah, well, that's the part, like here, you know, like our dispatch center was just getting blown up, so we're like, I think there's a fire here, and it's like, well, we can't discount it, but it's probably just the smoke from,
Oh,
Larson.
We
yeah.
had a fire here yesterday.
but yeah, but people will be like, you know, so they're like, okay, is it this fire or is it another fire? You just can't just be like, that's probably another fire. They're like, we think the airport's a fire. I'm like, that one, I think they'll call us.
Yeah.
The airport will probably call
Yeah.
us. We're telling to us that, we're pretty sure it's that one, but I'm pretty sure the tower would call us if there's a fire.
Wow.
But,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
yeah, the guys are earning their money, you know, this year.
I think this is the new paradigm, honestly. I don't,
Yeah, it's
I don't-
been for a while, yeah. You know, it was just so crazy how nice and green everything was here.
just a minute
I was
ago.
like- Yeah, literally, I mean, like this all spring, and
Yep.
I was like, oh, my green, there's elk everywhere and everything. Now it's
Yeah.
like.
Just right up. It's right from the 4th on, it's dead. It's like, it seems like the 4th is right where the cutoff line.
Yeah. So, I mean, so we're-
I'm going to go get my gun. I mean, my
Oh,
my equal.
easy there, cowboy.
Okay. So after looking at the minutes from last year on our July meeting, it was stated that the treasurer would make final adjustments to, and we would look at it and approve it on we had one on July 24th last year as well. It did not have the final, we didn't have to have the final number when we it's not in the minutes, the final number. So I did ask Cheyenne we need to see the final number to pass the tentative budget because it's technically tentative until after the budget hearing when the citizens have a chance to come speak. So if we do it there, then we can do the rest of the budget and then we can do a quick like add up to see what it's gonna be. And we can still pass the tentative one without having the official numbers, but the official numbers will need to be posted in the paper. We just won't need to reflect them in the minutes is what it showed. And it was, and because you passed it last year, you were the one that made the original motion to pass.
Okay. Wow, that's surprising.
Cut
Oh, because we cut so much.
so much. So I think if we schedule a 6 o'clock for the budget hearing and maybe we go 6 to 7:30 And then we bumped the regular council meeting 15 minutes to 7:45, which will give Cheyenne time and we can all maybe pitch in and help her add it up to make sure it's all good.
Yeah.
Is that gonna be enough time to come up with like a,
I think so.
okay, because some of these numbers are staying, so that will be,
Yeah, I think that, I mean, not saying whatever, but yeah, I mean, if we've got the clean thing where we have all the numbers, really, you're
Yeah,
just.
we're just
Yeah.
adding
Add up
up
completely.
numbers, right?
right, and we could go through if you wanted to and change some of the numbers that we've already
I was gonna say,
changed.
Can't she do that now?
Yeah, so you can change some of the
Okay,
numbers
yeah,
we've already
that's
changed
good.
and maybe highlight them so we know that we've already changed those.
Perfect.
And then we can,
Yeah,
double
I think
check
we'll
some
just solve-
things.
Yeah,
and then there's only a few numbers for you to add up at the end and you think 15 minutes will be enough to, okay. I do apologize for everybody that we just want to make sure we get this right. You know, it's a first year for a lot of new faces, a lot of new roles. So we just want to make sure that we're doing right for the citizens of Julietta and that we take our time and get it correct. So I will still need entertain a motion to table the passing the fiscal budget 2026.
I made
Tentative.
a motion to table the budget for 2026 until.
The special meeting on the
Special meeting on
23rd.
23rd at 6 p.m.
Budget workshop at 6 p.m.
Budget workshop.
Okay.
at 6 p.m. On the 23rd.
Do I have a second?
A second.
Okay, motion and second, all in favor? Motion passes. Okay, now I need a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
I'll second.
Okay, moved and seconded, all in favor? Motion passes. Okay. Thank you, everybody.
Sorry, Cliff, you gotta come back again.
I've been here longer than all.